Welcome back for episode 17 of Cooking with Mama Theresa, where I share my mama's top secret recipes that she brought to America with her from Calabria, Italy. The vast majority of recipes that I've shared with you have been Italian entrees, and we've only done one Italian dessert so far. And I like putting a, oh my gosh, if my mama only see this, oh shoot. So today I'm going to show you how to make mama's Italian cream cheese coffee cake. And it's so delicious that when you make this for your family, they're going to want it time and time again. Cream cheese was invented in 1872 by an American dairyman by the name of William Lawrence from Chester, New York, who accidentally stumbled upon a method of creating cream cheese while trying to reproduce a French cheese called Nichontel. What he said. Wait a minute. Is this really an Italian dessert? I don't see any Italian ingredients here. Just in the nick of time, Mama. Is this really an Italian dessert?
Ogni ricetta è italiano dopo che io lo scrivo nel mio libro di dolci.
Oh, that makes sense. Mama says any recipe becomes Italian the moment she writes it into her recipe book.
Non rovinare la ricetta o io ti picchio.
Mama says I better not mess this up or she's going to whack me with her spoon. Don't worry, Mama. This one's real easy. I won't mess it up.
Yeah, right.
Well, I appreciate your confidence, Mama. Thank you.
A lui ci sembra che questo è facile, va lo rovina un'altra volta.
All right, here's the ingredients that you're going to need. 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese softened. 1/3 cup of sugar. 1 tablespoon of flour. 1 egg, a 10-ounce can of flaky biscuits, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now you're probably wondering to yourself why I mentioned sugar twice. This is going to be for our toppings, the 1.5 teaspoon of sugar and the 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to show you how to add those. And here's the tools that you're going to need. A large mixing bowl, a large mixing spoon, a 9-inch cake pan, and a spatula.
It's a spatula, Richard.
That's what I said, and a spatula. All right, let's dive in. Step 1, you want to preheat your oven to 350. You want to combine your cream cheese, your sugar, your flour, flour, just like that, guys. And you want to combine your egg in there. And now you want to mix this until it's very, very smooth. It's not easy, so you got to mush it a little bit and kind of mix it around. Blend all this together. It's going to take a moment here. Just keep mixing it, guys, until it gets all the clunks out of it, okay? It must be smooth. As you can see, it's starting to get a little smooth here. And believe me, you got to have a little muscles here. It'll take a few minutes. Just keep mixing this. And let me tell you, I can smell this. It smells so good right now. You want to be sure there's no flour or any ingredients separating. Make sure it's all blended and becomes smooth, okay? A little bit more, we should be okay. Let's use the smaller spoon. Help us whisk it a little better. That looks just perfect. All right. So once we've done this, we want to move to step 2, okay? Step 2, take your bake pan. Okay, so now you want to separate the biscuits from the roll. And what you want to do is you want to stretch it out just like this, and you want to press it to the bottom of the pan, okay? So we can build our crust. That's what we're doing right now. We're making our crust. So separate these one at a time, stretch them out, just like this, guys, and put them at the bottom of the pan and just stretch it out. And just press it down until you get it all even on the bottom. And the reason I say to start with the bottom is because it's tough to start with the sides and then do the bottom. So Mama recommends that you do the bottom first. Okay, just like this, just like this. Press them out, put them in the pan, and just stretch it all out until it fills. This is an ungreased pan. It doesn't need to be greased. And you'll see how it slides out real easy once it's done. Okay, so just keep going with this process. It's going to take a minute. And there's really no simple way to do it. You just got to stretch them like this and kind of just press them down until you build your crust. All right. All right, now once you've done that, then what you want to do is you want to take and kind of make them long. You want to kind of go like this, okay? So you can press it against the sides. Just like this. And you want to be about halfway up the sides. You don't have to go all the way to the top, okay? All right, let me move this around so you can see it a little bit better. And what you want to do is you want to kind of mold it around the sides like this, okay? And press it. And make sure it really presses in there. And work the sides in, okay? Now we only have 2 more, so you got to make sure that you have enough to make it all the way around. So let me stretch this a little more. Otherwise we're going to end up short. And boy, oh boy, I hope Mama's not seeing me. Boy, I don't want to get whacked with that giant spoon of hers. All right, so just press it like this all the way around. And I'm going to have to stretch it a little bit because it looks like... Okay, just like this. Just like this, guys. And like I said, just make sure that you have enough to go all the way around. You don't need to come up all the way up on the walls. Or the sides, I should say. Looks like we might have to stretch some of this dough out a little bit. Okay. Now once you've done this and you pressed your crust all and molded it, okay, just like that. Now we're going to move to step 3. Okay, step 3, you want to take your cream cheese mixture and you want to put it in the center of the pan. Okay, just like that. Then what you want to do is spread it out all the way to the edge, just like this, guys. Okay. Now you see these little bits of cream cheese? Those are Italian flavor crystals. All right, so now remember how I said that we were going to use the 1.5 teaspoon of sugar and the 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon for toppings? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so what you want to do, step 4, you want to combine your cinnamon together with your sugar, just like this. Okay, mix it all together. Okay, you want to mix your sugar and your cinnamon together, just like this. Okay. Okay, once it's thoroughly mixed, I actually like grabbing it with my fingers because it's easier to spread evenly than it is to use a spoon. If you use a spoon, it's just going to clunk up in different areas. And this is what you want to do. You want to take this mix and you just want to put it over the top of the cake, just like this. Okay, guys? And let me tell you, I can smell this cinnamon right now, and oh my gosh. It smells like I walk into a bakery. And you know what? Kind of gauge it because it's almost like, I don't know if you want to put all this sugar and cinnamon on it because it looks like we got a good layer on it. Look how delicious that looks, and it hasn't even been baked yet. All right, now step 5, you want to take your cake and you want to put it in the oven. Okay, you want to leave that for about 25 to 30 minutes or until the filling is set and the crust is golden brown. Now, while we're waiting for this to bake, I'm going to tell you a story. As I mentioned before, Mom and I had a restaurant in Sturgis, South Dakota. And our busiest time of the year was the week during Sturgis Bike Rally. And we would be so swamped with bikers in the restaurant that it was really easy to get distracted and not notice things. So Mama pulled out 2 of her cream cheese coffee cakes out of the oven, and a biker at the counter saw her doing this. Well, when she turned her back, he ran in the kitchen, grabbed one of the cakes, hightailed it out the front to his bike, and tore off down the road. Well, Mama wasn't about to let anybody get away with that. So she grabbed her spoon and her helmet and shouted for me and said, "Meet me out by the bike." I had a sidecar on my motorcycle at the time, you know, for Mama. So we chased the guy down the road. And when I caught up to him, Mama swung that spoon like a baseball bat, hitting the guy in the back, causing the cake to fly in the air. Well, Mama reached out and caught the cake in her spoon. We drove it back to the restaurant for the paying customers. This is authentic family recipe from Calabria, Italy. It has 5 ingredients: tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, onion, and salt. There is no sugar, there's no corn syrup, there's none of this added stuff. Also, you have Mama's story right here. She has that famous spoon from Calabria. Season it with our mixture that we had, okay? Speak of the devil. I'm making this meal, Mama. Everything is fresh, Mama. She doesn't trust me, I'm telling you. I have this. Why don't you go inside and organize your spoon collection? Do you see what I have to deal with? If you haven't brought Mama into your kitchen with What's Cooking Mama sauce, I gotta tell you, you're really missing out. She said she came from the house because it smelled so good.
Perfetto.
Perfecto. Okay, thank you, Mama. Right here, guys. This is it, right here. The authentic stuff from Italy. All right, let's go ahead and check on this. Okay, looks like it's done. Now we're supposed to let this cool for 20 minutes before serving. And I tell you, as a kid in Calabria, Italy, the only way that I would wait 20 minutes to eat this was because Mama was guarding over it. But she's not here this time. So let's see if we really have to wait 20 minutes to eat this. Oh, I guess you do have to wait. Otherwise, the cake won't set. Oh, well, at least Mama didn't see me do this.
Riccardo, devi aspettare 20 minuti.
I know I'm supposed to wait 20 minutes, Mama, but I just couldn't do it. Mama. Tastes just as good. You want to try it?
No, l'ha rovinato già.
Ow! I didn't ruin it. But you know what, Mama? It was worth it.
You big dummy.
Thank you for joining us today. Comment below on how yours turned out. And please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Mmm. 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 Mmm.